speaker, Mrs. Swarn. Let us welcome her with a great loud round of applause. Ma'am, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Krishna. Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. And first of all, I would like to extend my sincere thanks to our Honorable Chairman, Mr. Didar for giving me this opportunity. I'm here because of you. And Mr. Krishna Chaitanya, thank you for this introduction of mine. Thank you. This was really good to hear from you. And so I'm going to be here with you all for this 1 hour session today. And because this is my very first interaction with you people, so the topic we have chosen is export for beginners. Export for beginners. This would be actually considering the 2 categories of the people. First, who are already into business, domestic business, family business, or your own business, right? And you do not want to go for exports. Second category of the people would be who wants to go for exports, but don't know the real procedure, don't know the way to start your own business. So we would be focusing on these 2 categories of the people. Let me start with the very basic question, that is, what is export? Because we all are here and we know we are going to discuss the exports only. So it is very important to know the right definition of the exports. In a layman language, we can say taking out the goods which are being produced in your own country, taking out these to some other country is export. But actually, this is little more than that. When we are producing something in our own country or home country and taking it out legally in exchange of freely convertible currency, that is what we call exports. So your taking out the goods should be legal, and against that foreign exchange or freely convertible currency should come. This is how we define the word exports. So as I said, there are 2 types of people. First category, they say we are self-sufficient. We are having our own business. We do not want to go for exports. Or they may ask, why should we go for exports? So dear friends, let me tell you, when we say we are into domestic market, it means we are serving a limited territory. We are serving to our own country. We are serving to just one country. So the demand is limited. Your product can reach to the limited people only. Whereas because of WTO agreements, we have whole world open for us. We have around 200 countries which are available to us for exports, for selling our goods. You can go to any of the countries. Initially, you should target at least 4 to 5 countries and should start with 2 countries. Your business, you should start with 2 countries. So by reaching out to all these countries, you can maximize your production. Secondly, many of the products, as we talk about the textile, these are the seasonal products, and there are many more which are seasonal products. We know season varies country to country. Geography wise, this varies. So you can continue your production cycle throughout the year if you are serving to more than 1 country. This is the second reason. Third, and the basic thing I would say, this gives a strength to the ties, bilateral ties between the countries, and that way government supports you. Government gives you incentives in terms of exemptions and remission when you export. So this way exporting is really good because you would be getting the exemptions and incentives for many things which are related to your export business. And finally, I would say, in this era of internet, this has become very easy to go global. Whole world has come, is present to you as a small market. So it is better we go out, we explore the world, we explore the choices and the demands of the people in the world and present our product to them. So I hope you will be convinced that going this is not that you have to increase your turnover. This is how you actually help your economy to develop, your nation's economy to develop. So I hope you would be convinced that going global, going for export business is a better choice than that of doing business domestic. Now, the second type of people who are ready to exports, but they are little afraid of, they think that this is a tedious or the complicated job, or they may not be aware of the procedure. They don't know from where to start. This is what we are going to discuss today, from where we should start. Dear friends, do you know the very first agency that you will have to deal with while going for export business, export or import anything? This is DGFT, Director General of Foreign Trade. That is an associated organization of the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Foreign trade policy is being formulated and directed by the DGFT itself. They are the regulatory agency actually. DGFT is working to promote the exports from India. So this is going to be the very first agency that you will have to deal with. And I was just thinking of changing the slides over this. Well, so DGFT is going to be your first agency. There would be several agencies. With flow, I'll let you know about others. First of all, we need to know the role of the DGFT, Director General of Foreign Trade. So Director General of Foreign Trade, you need not to visit them physically now. In person, you need not to visit them. Earlier, it used to be that for any kind of guidance, any kind of trade leads, any kind of licensing, or whatever assistance you need from DGFT, you needed to go to them personally, but now the things are changed. Just by logging on this website, you can have as much as information you want to have. And all the services also available online. So www.dgft.gov.in. This is the website of the DGFT. Now, the very basic thing that you need, this is the importer-exporter license. IEC, that you must have heard of. This is the very first documentation. You can say this is the key to export and import. This is what you need, the license for sending any goods out of India or bringing them to India. For services, we can say only if you want to explore the incentives given by the government, then only you need to have the IEC. Otherwise, for any kind of goods, exports or imports, you need to have IEC, Importer-Exporter Code. And this particular license is given by the DGFT. Director General of Foreign Trade gives you Importer-Exporter Code. And yes. Now, for applying the, let me talk about IEC first. Earlier, what we people used to do whenever somebody is trying to get the license, he'll either go to DGFT, he used to file up the application manually, or he'll take the help of some agent, but now the things are changed. You need not to take the help of anybody. You need not to go there physically. You need not to file any application manually. Only thing you have to log in to the website of the DGFT. On the very first page, home page, you will see service section. Under the service section, you have to click there, manage your profile. When you click there, you will get all the details regarding the IEC. Complete stepwise guide is given there. You have to just follow the steps given and file your IEC. So while talking about IEC, let me tell you what are the important documentation that you need to have with you. For filing the IEC, the very basic requirement is to have a bank account. Bank account with a current account you need to have on the name of your firm. This firm can be a proprietorship, partnership firm, LLP, HUF, society, anything this may be. So you need to have a bank account on the name of this firm. This bank account should be preferably with the branch of bank which has Forex facilities available with this. And I would suggest you all to go for the nationalized banks instead of the cooperative. Though cooperative banks hardly have this facility, only rarely 4 to 5 banks would be providing this facility to you. Otherwise, this is not available with them. So if you go to the private banks, there may be little higher charges, but then too the services would be really fast. So I would suggest you to go for any good bank. There are many banks which are operating now, Axis Bank, Yes Bank, HDFC Bank, many banks which are helping you with the Forex services. So first thing you have to see how quickly they can do your transactions, your foreign, accepting your documents, converting your money, all that. So you need to see while choosing your bank. So this is the first requirement, that you should have a current account with a bank's branch which has a Forex facility available with this. Secondly, you should have a proof of the delivery address. Proof of the address. Address means if you are a proprietor, you are a limited concern, or whatever the entity you are, you should have your proof of address. If you are the owner of the address, then your sale or purchase deed will do. If this is on rent, then rent deed should be there. If this is on lease, lease deed should be there. And apart this, your electricity and phone bill should be there. These documents should be handy with you. I would say while applying for the IC, what you should do, keep a original set handy with you in front of you on your table, and second set you should keep as scanned copies in your device saved with you. So when you are applying, there shouldn't be the delay, there shouldn't be the lapse of the time. These are the safety measures, I would say. So you need to have a cancel check of your passbook, current passbook, right? And as a proof of address, I said the deeds, agreements, your phone, electricity bill, that all you need. This is the second document. Third, you need to have your Aadhaar card with you, because otherwise digital signature of class 2 would do, but because you are new, you can simply keep a substitute of having your Aadhaar card available with you. Now the major thing is your IEC number would be same as your PAN number. So don't forget to keep your PAN card with you. Your IEC number would be a 10-digit number. It would be exactly same as your PAN number is. The only difference is this is going to be separately issued by the DGFT. Otherwise, this is going to be the same. And IC is a lifetime license. This has a lifetime validity. Now, a new provision of the Government of India has come. According to that, every year you need to update your IEC. In case you do not update this yearly, this will go deactivated. This will be deactivated, right? And then too, there is no charges, no fine, no penalty. Once you update, it will get reactivated. If you say, no, this year I haven't changed anything, there is no change in the structure or anything of my, no change in the status, I need not to update. No, this is not the case. You need to update every year. Even if there is no change, just go, click on the update, and this is done. So you need to update your IC every year. While applying this, there are a few steps that I want to share with you. And I don't know why this slide is, yes. See, this is the site that I wanted to show you. This is one of the very important. If you are into international business, you will have to almost daily go through this site, because so many services are available here. Earlier things were different. Now things are just different. You can just see, this is the page, and under services column, if you will click, there are multiple services which are available. See, for foreign trade, we follow foreign trade policy. That is basically a 5 years policy, but recently the policy that had come in 2015, this was valid till 2020, but we followed that policy up to 23 because of the COVID and other things. And now from 1st April 2023, the new policy has come into effect. Now we are following that. And that new policy has made the things very simple actually. Earlier also, since many years, the things were simplified. Ease of doing business we are following. And according to that, things were getting digitalized. But now the time taken by each and every service provided by the DGFT has been reduced from 7 days to 1 day, from 15 days to 1 day. Almost all the services are available now to you for within 1 day. Even your IC, if we talk about IC, as I said, this has to be filed only license you can get within 2 hours or even lesser than that. If your application is completely okay, in 1 click, immediately you will get the notification, and that notification, I would say, from there only you can download your IEC. This won't be given to you in hard copy. You will have to download from the notification coming from the DGFT. Now see, while on this page, you will go to the service. In the service, you will manage your profile, and from there you will reach to this window. If you already have your IC, then you can simply log in here and do whatever you want to do. You can link, you can update, whatever you want to do with your IC. But if you are a new user, you need to register here. For applying the IC, I'm telling you, this is the second window you will get. Here you need to register. You will give the details, first name, last name, exactly as per PAN card. No changes, exactly as per PAN card. Email ID and mobile number, both the things you need to give, because every time you will get 2 notifications, 2 OTPs, and both the OTPs would be used by you over mail and over mobile as well. So the number and the email ID that you want to carry with your business, that you should give here. Your PIN code, your firm address, basically, all that. After giving these details, you will get a login and a password. This would be given by the DGFT, but this is going to be the temporary. Immediately, you will have to change your password. So by changing the password, now you have your own account here available with you, and whatever kind of application you want to file, you can file. So simply by logging this, you can go to the IC page. There you can file the details as I have told you. After filing all those details, you can apply for your license. Importer exporter code. The fees is 500 rupees, and as I said, Aadhaar number would be used for filing this application, and immediately you will get your IEC number. Hope till now we are going okay. And now you would say, okay, we have got our IC. Now what next? What to do for exports? This is actually the very important question. The first question answer you could have got from the DGFT website also. But let me tell you, people, I don't know, they hesitate to go to DGFT website. Even if you are not starting with your business now, you should go there on and off, just to know about the economy, just to know what our government is doing for us. To know all that, you should go there. And so IC I have already explained. Now we were talking about what you should do to start your business. You have got your IC. This would be automatically reached to the customs site. After that, AD code registration, all these formalities would be done. For that, I would suggest you to take the help of your customs houses and CHA. You would say, madam, you were talking ki everything is digital, there is no need to take the help of people. But then again, I would say, हर एक का अपना एक स्पेशलिटी होता है. You may be good in one thing, और हमें सब काम अपने हाथ से करने की जरूरत नहीं है. If we'll do everything at our own, we would be lacking in developing our business. So it is always good to take the help of the specialist somewhere or other. CHA का काम एक ऐसा होता है because physically वहां पर जाना भी पड़ेगा. He may have to convince the people, he may have to convince the officers as well. So it is better few of the things उसके ऊपर छोड़ दी जाए ताकि उनको वो हैंडल कर सके. And here in the meantime, because now you are eligible for the exports, by the time आपका जो IC है अपडेट होता है, customs के साथ AD कोड मिलता है, सब कुछ होगा. By the time you need to concentrate on your business. अब आपको देखना है कि how would you reach to your customer or how would you search for the right customers. If you have, you need not to do invest, you need not to invest very बड़ा amount नहीं आपको चाहिए है, but at least invest something on your website. The very first thing I would say, you should have a very good website with the details of your product that you can offer to your customer. This is very important. And also it is equally important to link your website or to make yourself present online in the digital world on the social platforms. आपका website जो है आपके social pages से link होना चाहिए. You should be available over LinkedIn. LinkedIn is the best platform right now. Even you would be seeing many exporters, importers are active on the Facebook. They have their pages. Even you can go for that. But I would suggest they are scammers as well. You need to be very careful when you are dealing with someone over Facebook, especially. Then Twitter is there, but the best platform is LinkedIn. Most of the serious people you will get there, serious buyers and serious vendors as well. So it is better that you use all the platforms, but very carefully, mindfully. While on Facebook, you can advertise your product as much as you want. Almost daily, you can come up with some or other posting. You need to highlight your company. You need to show the people that you are available there. This is how you will tell that you have entered the market. You are eligible. You have this product. You can serve the people. From here, you have to start. Second is taking the RCMC. RCMC is registration cum membership certificate. This is an equally important document as your IEC was. IC gives you the permit to export or import, and RCMC gives you the permit to enjoy the benefits being given by the government. जो भी आपको जिस भी तरह के incentives हैं government देगी, all that you can enjoy through the help of this promotion councils. There are almost 14 promotion councils operating in India. We have 4 commodity boards also. Apart this, there are multiple chambers of commerce. Like I am from CICU, Chamber of Industry and Commercial Undertaking, Ludhiana. Likewise, there are many chambers operating throughout India. These are the local bodies which are authorized by the government of India, and they are there to assist you. So you can take the help of these promotion councils. Secondly, especially I was talking about export promotion council. As you can see in this window, for different products, these are different promotion councils. Like EEPC is for the engineering products. By getting yourself registered with these, first of all, this is very much important. While on the customs, when you're shipping your goods outside India, at the customs, this would be required. So the first thing is to send the things outside India, you need to have this, because at the customs, it would be required. Secondly, post shipment, when you want to claim some benefits or you want to claim some remissions, whatever it is, you would again be requiring this RCMC. जो भी प्रोडक्ट है, काउंसिल फॉर लेदर एक्सपोर्ट्स है, स्पोर्ट्स के लिए है, जेम एंड ज्वेलरी है, शेलक है, कैशू, प्लास्टिक, फार्मास एक्सिल, हर एक प्रोडक्ट के लिए, प्लास्टिक के लिए है दिस प्लेक्सी काउंसिल. सॉरी, सभी प्रोडक्ट्स के लिए अलग अलग प्रमोशन काउंसिल्स हैं, और आपको अपनी रेलेवेंट प्रमोशन काउंसिल के साथ रजिस्टर होना पड़ेगा. अगेन आई वुड से DGFT has made it very simple. यहीं पर when you will go under the service window, इसी विंडो में you will get the sub menu. वहां पर आपको RCMC अप्लाई करने का ऑप्शन मिल जाएगा. ऑनलाइन you can apply for RCMC here. So this is the second important point. And the third point is your embassies, your chambers, where they would be helping you. They would be helping you to capture or to reach to the customers, to get the customer data, to get the importers data of different countries. You can ask your chambers, you can ask your promotion councils, or you can directly write to the embassies, Indian embassies operating in other countries, to avail you the data of the buyers, or they can even represent, if you give a very good presentation of your company to the embassies, they may highlight you on their website as well, or the foreign chambers can take your details further to their customers. So these are some of the tips that जो laymen है वो या तो they are afraid of, या वो try ही नहीं करते हैं, they feel hesitant about this. ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. You can go directly to the embassies, directly to the foreign chambers or the Indian chambers. You can ask them, so this is my product, I need your help to have a base in your country, please help me out, and they'll do. Only thing is, while sending mail, effective communication, this is very important point. See what we do generally, even in the chamber, I receive many emails, madam, this regards, khatam. Mail should be very effective. Any kind of communication that you are exchanging with the foreign bodies or with your customer, with any officer, that should be very effective. In your email, you should have proper signatures, your name, your designation, your phone numbers, your email IDs, your complete contact, and after that, whichever agencies you are associated with, your RCMC logo, your chambers logo, everything should be there. कस्टमर के पास या सामने जो भी आपका मैसेज रिसीव कर रहा है, जब उसके पास आपका मेल जाए तो उसके बाद कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं आना चाहिए कि आर यू एसोसिएटेड विद दिस, व्हाट इज योर स्टेटस, दिस आपका जीएसटी नंबर है, लिख दीजिए नीचे, आपका आरसीएनसी नंबर है, लिख दीजिएगा नीचे. दे नो ऑल दीज एसेंसीज नाउ, फॉरेन बॉडीज नो देम ऑल. तो आपको कुछ भी बताने की जरूरत नहीं है. द मोमेंट लोगो इज डिस्प्लेड विद योर सिग्नेचर्स, दे विल कम टू नो कि हाँ ये एजेंसी है और इसके साथ आप एसोसिएटेड हो. सो दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. प्लीज बी वेरी केयरफुल इन द कम्युनिकेशन, क्योंकि जब हम कम्युनिकेट करें, इफ आई एम कम्युनिकेटिंग टू यू, इट इज नॉट स्वरन धिमान, आई एम राइट नाउ रिप्रेजेंटिंग JCOM एंड दिस इज JCOM, राइट? सो जब भी आप किसी से बात करें, डोंट ट्रीट योरसेल्फ एज एन इंडिविजुअल. यू आर अ होल कंपनी, यू आर द होल बिजनेस. आप ही हैं जो अपने आप को, अपने बिजनेस को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं. सो मेक अ पावरफुल प्रेजेंटेशन, द बेस्ट प्रेजेंटेशन दैट यू कैन. तो इफेक्टिव कम्युनिकेशन की जब मैं बात कर रही हूँ इन द इंटरनेशनल वर्ल्ड, जस्ट बी केयरफुल. हम क्या करते हैं, मेल आया, मेल आने के बाद नाउ आई विल स्टार्ट वर्किंग ऑन दिस. अच्छा हाँ, गोट द मेल, उनको मैंने कुछ भी नहीं लिखा है, नाउ आई विल स्टार्ट वर्किंग ऑन द मेल. मैं देखूंगी, प्रोडक्शन वाले से पूछूंगी, ये वाला हो जाएगा, ऐसा हो जाएगा. इट विल टेक 4 to 5 days. बाय द टाइम यू विल गो बैक टू द कस्टमर, उसका इंटरेस्ट खत्म हो चुका है. ही हैज नथिंग टू डू विद यू नाउ, क्योंकि जब उसके पास आप थे, दैट टाइम ही हैड 3-4 अदर कॉन्टैक्ट्स अवेलेबल विद हिम. He was in touch with several people. It was not कि उसको सिर्फ आपसे बात करनी थी, but you have lost your time. You are busy arranging the things. What you should do, आप अपना कोस्ट शीट हमेशा रेडी रखिए. आपको आपका प्रोडक्ट पता है, आपका प्रोडक्ट पता है, जस्ट कीप द थिंग्स, सब जो आपके हाथ में है वो रेडी रखिएगा. आपके हाथ में क्या नहीं है, फ्रेट नहीं है. फ्रेट से पहले तक का पूरा कैलकुलेशन, द मोमेंट योर कस्टमर आस्क्स यू समथिंग, वो कहता है कि मुझे ये इंफॉर्मेशन चाहिए, प्रोडक्ट कितने दिन में रेडी होगा, वो आप जहां से भी सोर्स कर रहे हैं, आपका अपना मैन्युफैक्चरिंग है, कहीं से लेकर के कर रहे हैं, दैट यू शुड ऑलवेज नो कि प्रोडक्शन कैपेसिटी कितनी है, within how much time you can avail a product or you can make this available to your customer. ये आपको हैंडी इंफॉर्मेशन हमेशा होना चाहिए. आपको पता होना चाहिए कि आई एम सोर्सिंग फ्रॉम दिस पॉइंट और माय फैक्ट्री इज बेस्ड एट दिस पॉइंट, फ्रॉम दिस to the port, it will take that much days. आपको इतना हमेशा पता होना चाहिए. आपको पॉइंट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन से लेकर के पोर्ट जहां आप क्लियरेंस करवाते हैं वहां तक के एक्सपेंसेस पहले से पता होना चाहिए. See, these are the expenses जो डेली चेंज नहीं होंगे भी तो these are domestic expenses, थोड़ा बहुत फर्क आएगा. अगर आपके पास यहाँ तक की कोस्ट शीट हमेशा रेडी रहती है, then there are the least chances that you would lose any customer because of this. अब आपका कस्टमर आपको कहता है कि यस मुझे आपसे ऑर्डर चाहिए, आप मुझे प्राइसेस दीजिए, तो आप 2 दिन वेट नहीं करेंगे, इमीडिएटली यू वुड से ओके लेट मी गिव यू द एफओबी प्राइसेस, लेट मी गिव यू द एक्स वर्क्स प्राइसेस. एफओबी का मतलब है फ्री ऑन बोर्ड. I would do the clearance and hand over the documents to you forwarder. यहाँ तक का एक्सपेंस तो आपके पास पहले से रेडी था ना, यू नीड नॉट टू डू, कुछ भी नहीं करना था आपको. आपने यहाँ का रेट आपके पास पहले से रेडी था, यू हैव गिवन टू हिम. एक्स वर्क चाहिए तो सिर्फ फैक्ट्री तक का आपको देना है, दैट इज ऑलवेज रेडी विथ यू. नाउ इफ यू वांट CIF, देन यू कैन से ओके इट विल टेक लिटिल टाइम. I need to negotiate with the shipping agencies because this is in his favor. Or he can come up with suggesting some shipping lines कि मेरा shipment जो है इस shipping line के साथ कर दीजिएगा. So these are few of the things that you need to be very careful while dealing with your foreign buyers. See, foreign buyers को और आप कहाँ पर ढूंढ सकते हैं? If you have a investment capacity, I would suggest कि आप trade fairs को attend करें. Not only the foreign trade fairs, India में भी बहुत सारे products के trade fairs लगते रहते हैं. You should attend the trade fairs. There you would be able to interact with the potential customers, potential vendors. Go there, interact with them and make your base. अगर आपको कोई नहीं भी मिल रहा है, देखिए मार्केटिंग एक ऐसा एफर्ट है जो वन डे में तो you cannot materialize this, but it never goes waste. You never know. आपने आज किसी से बात किया, after a year he may come back to you. So जो मार्केटिंग एफर्ट है, your duty is to आपका बिजनेस जो है दूसरे के माइंड में स्ट्राइक कर देना है. Someday or other he'll come back to you. So go for the trade fairs. Secondly, sample exchange. We feel afraid of exchanging the samples. हमें लगता है पैसा ही बेकार जाएगा, सैंपल मांग रहा है. लेकिन without checking the quality of your product, without having any assurance, कैसे कोई आपको ऑर्डर देगा? So this is very important that you be convinced for giving the samples. The only thing you need to check is the cost of the sample. If this is a costly product, ask the party to share the cost. या फिर आप उन्हें बोल सकते हैं कि this will be adjusted against your invoice. We are very much sure of our quality. I am sending you the samples, but this could be adjusted against the invoice. This is the second thing. Thirdly, please connect with your promotion councils. Government gives financial assistance for sharing the samples. ये आपकी प्रमोशन काउंसिल ही आपको बता सकती है कि किस प्रोडक्ट के लिए कैसा फाइनेंशियल असिस्टेंस गवर्नमेंट देती है, बट दे डू प्रोवाइड द फाइनेंशियल असिस्टेंस. तो सैंपल एक्सचेंज करना इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, बट कीप इन माइंड व्हेन एवर यू आर गिविंग एनी सैंपल टू एनी कस्टमर, जस्ट रिटेन 2 sets of it. One that is that you are sending to them, and second you will have to keep with yourself कि कल जब आप फाइनल प्रोडक्शन करेंगे तो बिल्कुल सेम प्रोडक्ट हो. There shouldn't be, बहुत सारे क्वालिटी क्लेम्स आते हैं, बहुत सारे डिस्प्यूट्स आते हैं. ऑलमोस्ट डेली वी रिसीव मेनी केसेस जो छोटी छोटी गलती के कारण हो जाते हैं. कहीं पर शेड का फर्क आ गया, कुछ डिजाइन का फर्क आ गया, ये हो गया वो हो गया. इट इज बेटर टू रिटेन द 2 sets of samples. So this is how you can try reaching to your customers. और इसके बाद I think we have spoken a lot. I would request Mr. Didarjit Singh ji, sir, what else you want me to speak about? They are actually जो foreign trade है या exports है, this is such a wide subject. We can sit almost every day, and then 365 days would be lesser to speak about. But again, if there is something special we can talk about today, please let me know.
Thank you, ma'am. We have some questions in chat.
Okay.
Can I ask them to
ask directly or through chat? Which way you prefer?
Anyways, sir.
Okay.
Let us see what
First
are the
line.
questions. Yes. No, one person is asking, can we have the multiple
Yes.
ICs against single PAN card in the name of different companies? No, you cannot have. Against one PAN card, you can have one IC only.
And Gayatri Eshpal, we are getting inquiries from customers abroad. Don't know how to send B2B bill for the products.
You are getting inquiries for exports. Madam, we need to check if you have your IC, and anything that you are getting from or anything that you are sending to your customer abroad, this should go through your bank only. Your invoice, your commercial documents, of course, this will go along with your shipment. आप जैसे भी अपना जिस भी मोड से भेजते हैं, पार्सल भेजते हैं, कुरियर भेजते हैं, और your शिप लोड भेजते हैं, बाय एयर भेजते हैं, whichever mode you are using, आपके डॉक्यूमेंट्स उसके साथ जाएंगे, एयरवे बिल जाएगा आपका, and your invoice cum packing list would be there, your shipping bill साथ में होता है. All this would go with that, but then you will have to submit a set of documents to your bank as well. So anything that you are dealing with the foreign people, that has to go through the bank only.
Madam, kindly tell them the modes of shipping, like LCL, FCL, or by air. Just 1 minute explain them that how we can send the shipments.
Yes. देखिए, shipment जो है हम FCL means the full container load. If you have a bulk quantity, पूरा container load आपका बन जाता है. अलग-अलग product के हिसाब से generally we carry 20 to 25 tons. This varies between that, जो कि container load में चला जाता है. 20 फीटर में कंटेनर्स 20 फीटर हो सकते हैं, 40 फीटर हो सकते हैं. Then when we are talking about the containers, आप perishable goods के लिए reefer containers होंगे. There are the type of containers that you need to deal with. When we say loose cargo, LCL, loose cargo जब हम भेजते हैं, it means मेरा आपका 4-5 parties, हम सबका सामान जो है ICD पर या फिर पोर्ट पर एक जगह असेंबल होगा, और in a single container this all will be loaded and sent onwards. LCL or FCL में भी फर्क क्या है? That is very important to know. See, when we send the goods by FCL, the transit time, that would be the standard, whatever the transit time is. हर एक country का transit time अलग-अलग होता है. By ship, if this is going, FCL of course by ship जाएगा. They have standard shipping जो उनका transit time है, standard है. But when we say LCL से जा रहा है, अभी recently I have sent one shipment to Kuwait. And trust me, this was a small shipment, but it took 45 days to reach there. So LCL में you don't have your control. उनका सामान इकट्ठा होगा, consolidation होगा, सारा फिर उसको डालेंगे, उसको भेजेंगे, रास्ते में कहीं रुकेगा. So it takes long time. अगर आपका quantity अच्छा है, see, this is coming around 18 tons. Convince your customer कि भैया थोड़ा और उसको बढ़ाइए and make this a full container. This is always advisable to send through FCL instead of LCL. But अगर सामान कम है, LCL का cost भी आपको हमेशा ज़्यादा पड़ेगा instead of FCL. But अगर बहुत ही कम छोटा order है, then of course you have no choice to like you will have to send this by LCL only. LCL or by air. Now you would say कि कम सामान है तो air से भेज देते हैं. By air of course बहुत कम time लगेगा, but then वो थोड़ा costly हो जाता है. If you are established, आपका money flow शुरू हो चुका है, then it is good to go for the air shipments. Otherwise, I would say LCL is better if you have time available with you. Yes, sir.
Ma'am, there is a question in chat. Murli, Vacha Murli from Kakinada, Zone 4.
Okay,
Ma'am, what are the routines? What are the proteins for perishable goods like vegetables, which have short shelf life?
Sir, routine in the sense of you are talking about the flight routines. What kind of routines? When we say the perishable goods, because you need very lesser transit time. It should go by air only. You have no option. And if these are ready to eat or other kind of things which can stay for a longer period, then you need to send them through the reefer containers only. And otherwise, buy air is the only mode that you should choose for the perishable goods, the food, fruit, vegetables, all such items.
Sir, you got your answer, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Anything else, whatever you want to, this is not that we are talking about the beginners only, that only we can discuss. Whatever you want to ask, any one of you can ask, and of course we can take the conversation ahead.
Ma'am, my personal question.
Yes, sir.
How to find out the exact customers?
Yes, though I have covered in between. See, there are
Yes.
two types of leads available for finding the customers. One, I would say the first-hand leads, and the second, I would say the second-hand leads. First-hand leads which are available over the internet. आपको Facebook पर मिल जाते हैं, आपको Google पर search कीजिएगा, everything is available. The only challenge with these leads is these are available to each and everyone. These are available to your competitors even. So before you are reaching to the destination, other people would also be reaching there. Second are the second-hand leads, which you get through your assisting agencies, your chambers, your embassies, your promotion councils, foreign chambers. These are the real leads. Real leads in the manner you have taken from the authentic source. Even the chambers have the authentic sources of the customers. I would say, see, my experience of foreign trade says this is not difficult to find the customers, but this is very difficult to convert the potential customer to the real customer. This is one of the challenges that I think everybody faces. And the only reason of lacking here is that we do some small mistakes. We lack somewhere in the communication. We take long times. जितना चाहिए होता है उससे बहुत ज्यादा टाइम हम ले लेते हैं. These are the some of the things. अपनी कोस्ट शीट हम रेडी नहीं रखते. जब भी वो सामने वाला प्राइस मांगता है, हम उससे एक्सक्यूज लेते हैं. सैंपल पूछता है, हम एक्सक्यूज लेते हैं. This is very important. You should consider the time difference between two countries. Accordingly, you should answer. आज मैंने क्वेश्चन लिखा है, कल मॉर्निंग में जब मैं अपना विंडो ओपन करूंगी, वहां पर एक मेल आपकी तरफ से होना चाहिए. There should be regular communication. And of course, कस्टमर के लिए कोई भी रॉकेट साइंस नहीं है. द ओनली साइंस इज कि आप इंटरनेट पर सर्च कीजिए. और हालांकि पीपल वुड से आई एम रॉन्ग हियर, बट आई डोंट थिंक सो. आई एम रॉन्ग. डोंट गेट इनटू द ट्रैप ऑफ लाइक पे करके हम कस्टमर ढूंढ लेंगे. बहुत सारी साइट्स हैं जो आपको गूगल पर मिलेंगी. वो कहेंगे पे दैट मच एंड विल गिव यू द कस्टमर. ऑफ कोर्स दे आर गिविंग यू द कस्टमर्स, लेकिन यही कस्टमर उन्होंने कितने लोगों को दे दिए. And this is what you can get from your assisting agencies only. Only thing that you have the hesitation, you don't go to them. I would just, instead of taking the help of these private people, go to the real agencies which are existing to help you. This is always good. Secondly, जब भी आप कस्टमर को, आजकल स्कैमर्स बहुत हैं. यू विल गेट अ मेल, मुझे इतना इतना इंडिया से ऐसा ऑयल चाहिए. द पीपल हु आर नॉट इनटू एक्सपोर्ट्स इवन, दे विल आल्सो गेट इनटू ट्रैप. दे विल गेट रेडी. कीप एन एस्केप क्लोज व्हाइल नेगोशिएटिंग विद द पीपल. आपको वहीं पर पता चल जाएगा जब आप एक एस्केप क्लोज रखेंगे. यू विल कम टू नो इफ द पर्सन सिटिंग on the other side of the table is the real person or not. सिर्फ आपसे किसी तरह का कुछ पैसा लेने के लिए, सैंपल्स के नाम पर, या इंडिया में आकर के उनके स्टे का अरेंजमेंट करने के लिए, there are so many kind of scammers right now which are operating especially through the Facebook. So you need to be very careful. आप रियल बात कीजिएगा. एंड ऑलवेज जब भी नेगोशिएट कर रहे हैं, हमेशा एस्केप क्लोज को अपने हाथ में रखिए. ऐसा नहीं है बिकॉज यू आर गिविंग मी ऑर्डर तो मैं पूरी तरह से कन्विंस हो जाऊं. फॉर ईच एंड एवरी काइंड ऑफ कंडीशन दैट यू आर गोइंग टू पुट इन, आई शुड बी कन्विंस नो दैट इज नॉट ट्रू. देयर एट सम पॉइंट्स आई वुड हैव टू से नो, दिस इज नॉट, दिस इज द मैक्सिमम आई कुड डू. आई कैन नॉट डू मोर देन दिस. यस.
Okay, thank you. And the same question from Murli, sir. How to find the order is genuine or not?
Yes, this is very important, sir. How to see if the customer there is genuine or not. First of all, we need to understand there is difference in the customer and the consumers will have to think which is our target customer, which is our target buyer. Earlier क्या होता था, हमें सिर्फ एक कंपनी को टारगेट करना था. There was no any more option. There were no more options, right? We had to just target the importer. अभी हमारे पास importer के रूप में इंडिविजुअल आपके पास बायर जो है ई कॉमर्स के थ्रू अवेलेबल हैं, उनको छोड़ देते हैं. देन वी हैव द बायर्स companies, we have malls, we have superstores, we have agents. You can have Indian agents, you can have foreign agents. All these people are available to you as customers. इनकी क्रेडिट वर्दीनेस कैसे चेक की जाए? मेरे पास ऑर्डर आ गया है. देखिए, पहले तो आपको अटेंटिव इतना ही रहना होगा, जैसे मैंने कहा कि कीप नेगोशिएटिंग, कीप डिस्कसिंग द टर्म्स. बिजनेस को ऐसा तो नहीं है कि आई हैव स्टार्टेड टॉकिंग टू यू इमीडिएटली आई नीड द बिजनेस. नो, एटलीस्ट टेक लिटिल टाइम, कीप डिस्कसिंग, कीप नेगोशिएटिंग ऑन द टर्म्स. आप पेमेंट टर्म पर बात कीजिए, डिलीवरी टर्म पर बात कीजिए. आपको पता चल जाएगा जितना बिजनेस माइंडेड आपको किया, सामने वाला भी है. इज ही द रियल बायर? सेकेंडली, देयर आर द एजेंसीज ऑपरेटिंग इन इंडिया एंड इन फॉरेन एज वेल, जो आपके लिए स्पेशल कस्टमर्स की क्रेडिट वर्दीनेस भी चेक करती हैं. सेकेंड, थर्ड, बड़ा इस पॉइंट पर ध्यान दीजिएगा, लोग ध्यान नहीं रखते हैं. वन ऑफ द फेलो, ही केम टू माय चेंबर इयर्स बैक. उसने कहा कि मैडम ऐसे करके देखिए, मैं गया भी था फॉरेन में और वहां से खुद मैं शिपमेंट करवा करके आया हूँ. बीएल मेरे सामने रिलीज हुआ है, सब कुछ हुआ है, और इंडिया में आए हैं तो उसमें पूरा घास फूस निकल गया है. आई वोंट नेम द कंपनी कि ये कैसे हो गया मैडम, मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. ट्रस्ट मी, उसके सामने मैंने सिर्फ उसका नाम डाला है कंपनी का, उनके सामने, और वो पूरा ब्लैक लिस्टेड कंपनी, एम्बेसी का नोटिस डिस्प्ले हो गया गूगल पर कि दिस इज अ ब्लैक लिस्टेड कंपनी. आई आस्क्ड हिम, डिड यू चेक बिफोर गोइंग देयर? आपको ऑर्डर मिला? यू सेड ओके, विल डू यू द शिपमेंट. मतलब वो बायर था, आपने इससे एकदम से डील फाइनल कर ली, आपने कुछ चेक नहीं किया. जब एम्बेसीज क्या है, अगर कोई ब्लैक लिस्टेड है तो उसका नोटिफाई कर देती हैं, एम्बेसी की साइट पर कर देती हैं, या फिर उसको सोशल मीडिया पर डाल देती हैं. तो हमेशा जब भी आप किसी नए कस्टमर के साथ डील कर रहे हैं तो हमेशा डाउट कीजिए. डाउट करके नाम डालिए, प्लस स्कैम, फ्रॉड, या फिर उसका नाम डालते ही जो भी शुरू के लिंक्स आएंगे उन सबको चेक कीजिए. पहली फर्स्ट हैंड इंफॉर्मेशन आपको गूगल से मिल जाएगी. अभी भी कुछ स्ट्राइक कर रहा है, हम जैसों की हेल्प लीजिए, चैम्बर्स की हेल्प लीजिए, जो एजेंसीज आपकी हेल्प के लिए, उनकी हेल्प लीजिएगा. उनसे पूछिए कि दिस कस्टमर आई एम इन एक्सचेंजिंग द कन्वर्सेशन रिगार्डिंग अ बिजनेस डील, कैन यू प्लीज हेल्प मी टू नो अबाउट दिस कंपनी. वो आपको हेल्प करेंगे. तीसरा, प्राइवेट एजेंसीज होती हैं, वो आपको कुछ पैसा तो लेंगी लेकिन उसका पूरा रिकॉर्ड निकाल करके देंगी. वो तभी पॉसिबल है व्हेन यू हैव आपके पास इन्वेस्ट करने को है. तो वो तीसरा केस तब होता है. लेकिन फिर भी आप एक्सपर्ट्स की, मैं ऐसा नहीं कहूंगी एक्सपर्ट तो कोई भी नहीं होता, इवन वी आर एक्सपर्ट, लेकिन जो मेरे आसपास के लोग हैं, दे कैन कम टू मी, दे कैन रीच टू द ऑनरेबल चेयरमैन हु इज सिटिंग हियर और द अदर पर्संस ऑफ द ट्रेड. तो आप जाकर के उनसे डिस्कस कर सकते हैं. आई थिंक दे वुड बी इन अ बेटर कैपेसिटी टू इमीडिएटली चेक इफ द पार्टी इज रिलायबल और नॉट.
Thank you, ma'am. Harish Rajsekhar is asking how to get product identified in each country to find out which is in more demand.
Yes, this is one of the good questions. See, who has put in this question? Mr. Jitendra.
Harish Rajsekhar.
See, Mr. Harish, which customer would be in demand in which country or which हमारी जो गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया है, दे हैव स्टार्टेड गिविंग द डाटा. 3-4 साइट्स हैं, DGCOM-JCI करके है, 3-4 वेबसाइट्स हैं. आप जैसे ही उसमें डालते हैं, आपके पास यू हैव योर प्रोडक्ट कोड, HS कोड, हार्मोनाइज सिस्टम कोड, या फिर आप उसे ITC भी बोल सकते हैं. दिस इज 8 डिजिट कोड. इन इंडिया वी फॉलो 8 डिजिट, अदरवाइज दिस इज 10 डिजिट कोड. आप सिर्फ चैप्टर नंबर मत डालिएगा, जस्ट टेक द कंप्लीट कोड, उसे वेबसाइट पर डालिएगा. आपको पता चल जाएगा कि इस कोड का शिपमेंट किस किस कंट्री में जा रहा है. बट for any kind of assistance, मैंने बीच में जितनी बार भी बोला है कि you can take the help of your agencies or anyone, just keep in mind, until or unless you have your access code in your hand, no one can help you in any manner. आपका प्रोडक्ट किस कंट्री में जा रहा है, I'll let you know, just share your access code with me, I can tell you, or anybody from the trade can tell you, because this is available on the social media. Government has opened the sites. आप मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ कॉमर्स की साइट पर जाइए, आप इंडियन ट्रेड पोर्टल पर जाइए, इन सब जगह पर आपको ये डिटेल्स अवेलेबल होंगी.
Ma'am, Kavita Agarwal, can you please give some examples for escape routes?
Escape routes. See, I was talking about the escape, like you are on the negotiation table. आपने simple exchange कर लिया है, quality is approved, सामने वाला भी happy है, you are agreed on the terms, आपको 50% advance चाहिए था या उसने 30% के लिए कर दिया, you are agreed with that also, everything is ready. But अभी वो आपको कहता है कि no, even after all this, what I want to do, मैं चाहता हूँ कि जो freight है वो आप bear करें, है ना. फ्रेट अभी आप बियर करेंगे, फ्रेट आपको कभी भी बियर नहीं करना है, फ्रेट हैज टू बी बोर्न बाय द कस्टमर ओनली. या तो आप उसे CIF प्राइसेस देंगे, ऑलरेडी एडिड होगा, राइट ना. जब आप किसी ऐसे सिचुएशन में आ जाते हैं, एस्केप क्लोज का यही मतलब है, व्हेन यू get stuck to some situation where you are not reaching to term, you will have to keep your cost in your mind. किसी भी केस में फर्स्ट आपको अपना मार्जिन का आपका ब्रेक इवन पॉइंट होना चाहिए, आपकी कॉस्ट हर हालत में कवर होनी चाहिए. देन इफ यू आर नॉट अर्निंग, देन व्हाट इज द पर्पस ऑफ डूइंग द बिजनेस? सो देयर शुड बी मार्जिन, द गुड मार्जिन. ऐसा नहीं मैं कहूंगी कि 50% मार्जिन, इनिशियली यू कैन गो फॉर 10-20% ओनली, लेकिन देयर शुड बी द मार्जिन. अगर आपको लग रहा है कि मार्जिन भी नहीं है, then secondly, very important point is the payment terms. If the customer is not agreed, वो आपको 30% भी देने को agree नहीं है, then there is no point of doing the business. सामने वाला कहता है कि I want at site. Recently, I won't name the company. They came to me, they said कि मैडम हमारा पैसा नहीं आया है, 2 years हो गए, अच्छा पैसा नहीं आया है. Payment term क्या था? They are saying, ma'am, payment was DP. I said DP? DP का payment कैसे हुआ? They said कि मैम डॉक्यूमेंट हमने डायरेक्ट भेज दिया था. अभी आप, this is the point that I want to bring in your knowledge. What is the point of giving the term DP, documents against payment, and sending the documents directly to the customer? Now how can you claim your money? डॉक्यूमेंट अगेंस्ट पेमेंट का मतलब है कि जब कस्टमर बैंक में आएगा डॉक्यूमेंट्स लेने, he will have to give the payment first hand, then only he will be able to get the documents released. But what this particular company did, they released the documents at their own, सामने से भेज दिया और टर्म लिख दिया DP. You should have the complete knowledge. जब आपको लगे कि कस्टमर जो है पेमेंट टर्म पर सेट नहीं हो रहा है, कन्विंस नहीं हो रहा है, तो जस्ट टू कैप्चर एन ऑर्डर, डोंट गेट इनटू दिस बिजनेस. बी एश्योर्ड दैट यू हैव एटलीस्ट आपका जो कॉस्ट है वो कवर हो जाएगा. कल वो कोई डिफॉल्ट भी कर देता है तो आप अपनी कॉस्ट पर यू शुडंट बी एट लॉस. दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट. दिस इज व्हाई आई सेड एस्केप क्लोज. जस्ट लीव द टेबल. अगर नहीं हो रहा है तो नहीं करना है. आप पहले से ही ये मान करके चलेंगे कि कोई बात नहीं मैं बियर कर लूंगा, कैसे बियर करेंगे? छोटा सा लॉस भी इज अ बिग लॉस. सो शुरुआत में ही और उसके बाद आपकी इनिशियल शिपमेंट्स में जब आपको लॉस हो जाता है तो जो मोरल डाउन होता है, दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. आपको नेक्स्ट शिपमेंट के लिए बहुत मुश्किल से खुद को मनाना पड़ता है. So you should follow the escape clause. And one thing what I would like to say, because I can understand some of the people are expert here, या फिर जो पहले से इस ट्रेड में है, उनके लिए एक और बात मैं कहना चाहूंगी. There is one safety clause. हम क्या कर रहे हैं, जैसे अभी अभी मैंने कहा कि you have given the payment term DP और डॉक्यूमेंट सामने से भेजती हैं, तो सेफ्टी क्लोज कहाँ रहा? Secondly, whenever releasing a PO और PI, सेफ्टी क्लोज डालना शुरू कर दीजिए कि कोई भी डिस्प्यूट होता है, इट वुड बी सॉर्टेड आउट थ्रू आर्बिट्रेशन. और जो भी आपका सेफ्टी क्लोज आप डालना चाहें वो जरूर डालिएगा एग्रीमेंट में इनिशियली, क्योंकि जब बाद में आप किसी डिस्प्यूट में पड़ जाते हैं तो कोई आपकी कोई भी हेल्प नहीं कर पाता. कीप द थिंग्स इन राइटिंग. व्हाटएवर, ये व्हाट्सएप बहुत अच्छा है जस्ट टू शेयर विद द फ्रेंड्स, I won't say this is very good for the business. Whatever you want to communicate regarding the business, keep this recorded in your email. जो भी terms हैं, जो भी discuss हुआ, आज मेरी आपसे जो 15 मिनट बात हुई है, I'll just write down a mail कि sir this was discussed in the meeting, right? All that write in the email. क्योंकि कल जब आप किसी भी तरह के डिस्प्यूट में फंस जाएंगे, दो DGFT has introduced a chapter, लास्ट पॉलिसी में ही आ गया था, चैप्टर 8 क्वालिटी ट्रेड डिस्प्यूट्स के लिए, चैप्टर 8 दे हैव इंट्रोड्यूस, बट फिर भी बाद में आपको रेमेडीज लेनी पड़े, इससे बेटर ये है कि प्रिकॉशंस ले जाएं, अच्छा बिजनेस किया जाए, समझ कर बिजनेस किया जाए.
Thank you, ma'am. One more last question, ma'am. Sorry, 1 second. Is GST notification applicable in Nepal for 0.1% IGST products?
Sorry, that is not my field. I do not deal with the taxation part. I just look after foreign trade policy, procedures, whatever regarding that I can help you out. Regarding GST, if you have any question, you can just, I'll take it later on and we'll discuss with the experts in our team, get back to you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. That was a wonderful input from you.
Thanks.
And I hope many of us had taken inputs from today's session. I learned many points for myself also.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, it's a time for a privilege to our JCOM chairman for future announcements.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much, Swarn, Dhiman madam. It was really a great privilege to have you here. This was our first interaction, as this was a learning session, and a lot of knowledge you shared. We have learned a lot from you, as our JCI India members also had a lot of knowledge from your experience. Thank you very much for sparing your valuable time. Thank you to CICU also. And it's Sunday, but you spared time. It's really a great honor for us. Thank you so much. Being national chairman of JCOM, on behalf of JCOM and JCI India, we are thankful to you. Next week, at the same time,